Welcome everyone to the Finding Alpha LC. My name is Sean Minbung Shannon, and we are right in to pick bands currently with the Twitch and York being banned away from Hoagie's Heroes, and Renekton and Jin being banned away from the side of Biscuit Force 5. Gotta think that Twitch is definitely aimed at Hoagie, while Hillary Clinton's champion pool in the top lane will be thinned out as well. And there's the Rumble, which we know to be an Iron 4 noob special. Uh, and the Mordekaiser ban right there, probably aiming for OG Juice Man, or possibly Necro Guy. Necro Guy having two of his taken down, while Rob's Jin is being taken down, and the Nautilus first pick is a really good one. While the Swain, I think both Iron 4 Noob and Hillary Clinton can play this, but I think it is more widely accepted that Hillary Clinton would be the one piloting the Swain. And Sejuani picked up right here. Really feeling that for sure. Looking at this, we get a Sivir and Kled. So this team on Biscuit 4-5 is going to be going forward. Neko Guy going to be manning that Kled right there, but the Shaco pick right there, a very interesting one right there. Is Neil the Steel going to steal it away? With a Shaco pick. I'll be honest, Shaco's one of my least favorite junglers to go up against, but it doesn't even make sense now. Is that Shaco actually a Shaco? Hold on. Ah, the Shaco is a Nasus. It wouldn't make sense unless it was AB Shaco Topper Lake, support Shaco. So that doesn't make any sense, but now we know that it is a Nasus top, so it's going to be Swain mid, Nasus top, which has Wani right there. In the jungle for Neil the Steel, he has been adamant about how just mind-numbingly busted this champion is. It's going to be really interesting to see what they round out the rest of this comp with. They got to have a mid laner, or they have to have their bot lane locked in here. Caitlyn's still up and available into Sivir. Lux, though. Interesting that they would pick the support right here. Also, Zyra Khan, known to be up as well, but that's not where they're going to be going today on this, I assume, with that Lux lock-in right there. And we need a jungler and a mid laner here. Nico mid, and now we're looking for the jungle. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw new Pantheon right here. I think that would be a pick that a lot of people want to play. I don't think it's incredibly strong. What we can look for is maybe Trundle and the Kane. Another soft counter to the Sejuani. Gets the Ross stacked up really well against this team. So has the Sejuani and the Shaco, but then the Tristana in the bot lane. So for Hoagie, so that's gonna be your pick a ban, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like we're about to go into. Let me see. Hold on. We need to find a better thing for this one. That's for damn sure. So we'll do that as we're about to get ready to go into real pick ban. Haha. Kappa123XD in the chat. I have to type R. So someone should just. Well, sometime today we will get this started up for you guys. Thank you all for joining us. I'm going to make a post. If you're in chat, please let me know and tell me whose team comp you like. I will throw them back up on the screen momentarily. Tell me who you think's gonna win or which team comps you like. I love this song. God, I love this song. You know who it is. Come around again. You wanna touch this right now? It's KDA. Oh, I'm a goddess with the blades. I ain't trying to make it out. Let you get la 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 la. I can take you to the top. Roger my Latino, yeah. Dude, when you can do your bag, yeah, yeah, yeah. But when I start talk like that, well, you won't know how to react. So, looking at these team comps, I think Biscuit Force 5 has the ease of execution and probably has the better scaling comp. The only place that they probably get outscaled is Nasus in the top lane if it ever gets to that point. I know both of these teams love to fight. Down, 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 down. You can do another round. Wish you luck, but you're not bringing us down. Did we get it, we go hard. Ain't nobody bringing us down, down, down. What are they banning now? They're going through the same pick ban phase. As you can see, the Nasus, it was the Shaco in the pick ban. It was just incorrect on the pick ban draft link. Jewel Baka, thank you very much for joining us. I know that you are a resident Neil the Steel fan. And we're counting down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. League of 3-minute delay. Alright, so we're in the 3-minute delay now. Let's talk to our other analyst on the desk, Menbung. How's it going, Menbung? Hey guys, Menbung here. So I'm kind of looking at these comps. I'm like, wow, Rob on the Nico, that's really good. All of their stuff, they have circles. Nautilus has a circle on his ultimate. Sivir, spell shield, circle. Kane does his Q in a circle. Kled, giant rolling ball. Balls are made out of circles. Nico has bunches and bunches of circles. The root, circle. The 3 dot dot dot, circle, circle, circle. Square, square, square. Now we got circles everywhere. Giant AoE, circle. On the other side, for heroes, Tristana got a lot of power going to be going in that bot lane with Lux, so they'll have the range advantage. And Tristana and Lux really, really good as a double range bot lane into the Sivir Nautilus. Swain for your boy Iron 4 Noob going against Nico. Swain's got a lot of buffs recently. Could make some really big plays in the mid game. Meanwhile, Hillary Clinton on his patented "I will not see south of the river, south of mid lane unless I TP there myself by heck or high water," Nasus, Susan. And Neil the Steel going to be doing his Sejuani MVP performance probably once again with taking 5 kills from his laners. So, interesting thing to note, Swain did take Ignite, Lux, normal Ignite, and then Rob also taking Ignite there. So, 1 TP and double Ignites with heals in the bot lane for both teams. Looking at these teams, I still think that the ease of execution is on the side of Biscuit Force 5, but the only thing I need to see happen is if Kane isn't a champion by like around the 12-minute mark to 15-minute mark, then I think it's going to be really in the favor of Hoagie's Heroes, because they're going to be having those one-item completion power spikes. Kane doesn't have to kill anybody, obviously. He just needs pressure ganks and to get his form ASAP. And I think he has to go Rost. The more CC you can get on this team, the better, in my opinion. So, yeah. OP1, hey team, hey OP. Jobaka, thanks for explaining that. Neil's pretty cool. I'm just here to learn more about the game. Well, I will do my best to explain the game as it goes along. By the way, there's no other person named Menbung here. It's just me. I just wanted to do that because that's sometimes what I do. Alright, so we are going to be getting out of spectator delay right now. So, with that being said, please give me your hashtag BF5 win in chat if you think Biscuit Force 5 on the blue side is going to win. Or give me your hashtag Heroes win if you think Hoagie's Heroes will take the W here in Game 1. And we do have that spectator bug where these people don't have icons. But let's see. Alright, so Neil the Steel, for whatever reason, doesn't have a level 4 mastery on Sejuani, so he's probably getting it up there. Super Hoagie has obviously been playing longer than everyone else on his team. The longest, or plays the most, I should say. Lot of points on the side, all over 50,000 over here. All over 40,000, except for the Sejuani. Only 2 over 40,000 here. Only 2 over 30,000 here. So, if you want to look at it from that point of view, looks like the comfort champs are definitely over here for the side of Hoagie's Heroes. Menbung, big fan. Teach me how to analyze League of Legends. League if Legends. Well, if Legends. Sorry. Aftershock, normal. Grasp, also normal into the Kled matchup. The Electrocute, I think, is a little bit weird. Trying to trade more here in the mid. And I will pause at 10 for a stream and... No, I'm not. I'm not going to pause at 10. It's only me.
Lick my PP.
Huh? Hello? Hold on, there's someone here. Well, I'm joined by someone who doesn't know anything about League of Legends. Oh, and there's a pause.
Oh, why did they have to pause? What the fuck?
Hold on. I don't hear you, so give me a second. Well, I mean, I barely hear you, which is fine for me, but I guess chat wants to hear you. Oh, yeah, you're like at 2% on my thing. I am now joined. Yeah, for good reason. I am now joined by Senor Singed, Monsieur Trundle, Senora Shin himself. Lolly Hentai Police. How's it going, Lolly Hentai Police?
What's up, dude? You looked lonely in here.
I don't know how you could have seen that, but oh my god, you're so right. No, not anyway. No, I was fine. But thank you for joining me. This will be better with someone to bounce some stuff off of. You want play-by-play or you want to be a colorful guy today?
I will do whatever you don't want. Because I am just here to help.
Alright, you should do analysis today.
What the?
That means color.
I get that.
Oh, it's just... So we're going to have an Ocean Drake up first.
The
As they're...
weakest of all dragons.
Yeah, but not in the early. I guess they're just spamming that they're also in the bush. Good job, Hokies, heroes.
Yeah, so, I mean, with an Ocean Drake, though, that really does favor Hero 5. Is that what they are?
Hoagie's Heroes and Biscuit Force 5.
So that's really going to easily favor Hoagie's Heroes if they can pick that Ocean Drake up. Because they have that Nasus in the top lane who wants to just not die to Kled and keep sustaining. Swain, who does really well with sustain, and then the Lux Poke from that support side could use that extra mana regen. And it's really not going to do a whole lot for the side of Biscuit Force 5 because they just kind of want to run in and all in the composition.
Yeah, not gonna really care about resetting fights too much as long as you can just kill him, forehead. Rob gonna get the level 2 here. The root's gonna miss right there, and he's gonna get a really nice trade in the mid lane as Iron 4 Noob takes the worst end of that.
Swain's got to be careful early on until he can start stacking up that health with the new health stacking mechanic from his...
Oh, and Biscuit Hat goes in, and a binding lands. Flash burned by Super Hoagie, but Ignite comes out for Biscuit Hat right there. Nice hook on the prediction move back from Super Hoagie. It burned heal as well. So that's a Summoner plus trade for the side of Biscuit Force 5.
Yeah, good on Biscuit Force 5. Biscuit Hat recognizing the overstep by Super Hoagie. Bot lane there, poor heroes. Hoagie's going to need to play super passive and be aware of the Nautilus just diving in on them.
Yeah, Iron 4 Noob taking a bad trade right there. Standing in the queue from Rob. Both of these guys just don't consider anything about trading with health except for right there, Rob getting the root and the Q with Ignite being expended by both mid laners, so the kill pressure is now gone from either side as Rob picks up first blood for Biscuit Force 5.
And I think with that, mid lane is pretty much over for Iron 4 Noob. He lost out on a good chunk of wave, and Rob could have bounced that all the way to his tower and frozen it there, but I guess he opted to save it for an extra bounce. I'm not really sure, but Rob had the chance to end that lane with a quick recall reset and have a huge wave frozen outside his tower range.
Yep, so what Dylan's talking about there, guys, is that when you kill the enemy laner and he doesn't have TP, you can push the entire wave in, so he loses all this experience and gold right there, and then it pushes the wave back out in the middle, and then you can call your jungler over, or if you're a champion that has kill threat, you can do something about it, as that didn't happen there, but that's just to explain what Dylan was talking about a little bit more.
I was kind of referring to a little bit higher level of wave control where Rob already had red minions built up, pushing into him, and the wave would have beat his next wave coming in after that. And so he would have had it freely pushed to his tower so that he could freeze it there and deny tons of experience from Iron Farnu.
Yeah. Bellshield does
So
come out. We did see nice pull right there from Iron 4 Nubas. Both roots do land for both people, but man, the electrocute right there as Happy by 3 is going to get jumped on, but Super Hoagie right there, barely going to get away. The flash from OG Juice Man right there on the Sivir right there. Kneel the steal, that's what he's going to do. He's going to steal your kills as the jungler. As Happy by 3 looking for that. The hook's going to about to be up for Biscuit Pat. He's going to get it, but he's also going to get rooted by the... Oh, the flash up? Don't know if that was needed. Skarl getting remounted for Necro guys. They just keep on trading up in this top lane. So overall, that's a 1-for-1 trade. Yeah, overall in the bot lane with OG Juiceman going down, but both ADCs taking a loss right there. And as I stop breathing, Hillary Clinton has to jump out as he's holding his breath because he didn't want the bear trap on the rope, which does basically do more than a executioner's calling now. Fun, de-healing, I think is a good thing when a lot more people can do it, but I do also think that it's just so overpowered that the percentages of stuff like Mundo and Nasus and other champions who rely so much on self-healing that they just cease to exist, kind of, in the parts where they should be strong.
oh yeah, good old bear trap on a rope 60%. No idea why he does that.
Yep.
But looking a little back to that bot lane skirmish there down in that river, I think it's gonna end up favoring Heroes, Hoagie's Heroes, even though the kill did go on to OG Juice Man at the cost of both bot lane flashes for Biscuit Force 5, only trading out the flash on Sejuani. It's gonna give a little bit extra added pressure if they can get a good flank in there.
Yep. Double circles going down the mid lane. Both ignites expended as well as also the flash comes out, and then Iron for New pops his ultimate a little bit early because he knows that nothing else is going to happen. So ult for ult trade, but this time Rob coming out on the short end as Rob, that she is the Nico, does not have flash or ignite anymore.
Yeah, a little bit late on the ignite there, and Iron Fornu was able to just suck enough health back from his ultimate there, just to kind of give him a little advantage against the Nico.
Yeah.
The Swain just pulling it out with his superior burst and sustain throughout the double ultimates.
Yeah, I will say that I'm a child, so when you said suck more health, I just laughed. Slurp, slurp, slurp. As Biscuit had 5, but oh, Necro Guy ulting into the bot lane right here. Wall of Sound flashes as Necro Guy's going deep underneath the tower. And Wall of Sound will go down as the tower aggro readjusts, and a double kill going over to Juice Me, OG Juice Man, but Super Hoagie does get the return kill, and the Kled TP right up to save the entire wave as he has Tiamat already. Necro Guy strutting his stuff over the whole entire map.
But he's dismounted. Why did he teleport up there? It's going to put him a little bit at a disadvantage here because he's either going to have to recall the remount or he's going to have to play dismounted. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, he's got. Well, now the wave is bouncing. It's even in the middle of the wave, of the lane, as also Biscuit
And
Four.
because his wave stalled out under tower to the wave coming in, his minions were able to focus the first melee minion, and
Yeah.
it's going to bounce straight back to this Nasus unfavorably for the Kled.
Yeah, I didn't see that it was one less down. And Hillary Clinton also doing something really smart and not even interfering with the wave until he has to, so that he can get it pushing towards his side. I would expect to kneel the steel gank right here. Although, still very hard to dive or do anything to this Kled that once he gets back, he's going to have flash, and he has Skarl back. So, really nice play from Necro Guy to roam down into the bot lane and make that Kled play happen.
And he's going to even have a little bit added pressure with the Ocean Drake denied from Heroes Hoagie. So Nasus will have to be a little careful. He can't sustain out.
Yep, and as you
Funny.
say it, he's got to be a little bit careful, and he just takes over about 55% of his health bar in one trade. And guess what? Necro Guy, unfortunately, as another ult for ult trade goes down in the mid lane, as Iron 4 Noob is going to keep this one going, but he sees Happy by 3 here. Sejuani is here with the ultimate. Nothing's going to land. Happy by 3 does have the ultimate himself, but he has to do damage to get in and doesn't do that, so it's just going to be another trade of ultimates in the mid lane.
Yeah, and that trade looked like it was gonna favor Rob this time. He backed out immediately on Iron 4 Noob's ult when he popped his second, so Rob dodging out on that damage and not letting Iron 4 Noob sustain off of it. With the Ignite coming back up, Rob looking for a great re-engage, but the junglers saved the day.
Yep, Neil is still saying, I'm a bore. And Happy by 3 saying, I have 2 minutes to become a champion or this is going to really suck. As the Ignite comes out and Rob just gets the kill right there. As OG Juiceman's been really on point with these spell shields to deny any of the poke or damage coming out from this bot lane. So, you know, looking at these gold totals right now and like where the state of the game is, as I'm trying to do this, there we go. We have almost a 1,000 gold lead in the mid lane and about a 400 gold lead in the top lane. It's going to be really, really tough as I think, as I said before, the scaling definitely favors Biscuit Force 5 outside of the Nasus if he gets enough stacks. But, you know, so... see how that happens. As I want to take a look at plates. We got only one plate taken on the entire map, and that was just in the top lane. So
Yeah, plate's going down in 3 minutes. Surprised to see no Clutch Gaming 10-minute 5-man Rift Herald to try to pick up extra plate gold.
hey, you don't say nothing about my boys from Houston, all right? I love they freaking fought so hard. Even as a TSM fan, as in the current state right now, I would want Clutch to go over every other team for 3rd place.
Yeah, Clutch killed it. They really showed Team Liquid that they have to
Pull
work
out.
hard to keep that #1 slot.
Yep. They also said, hey, if you want to beat us, you have to pull out Sonateric. Ah, yeah.
Remove Kleptomancy from the game and we never have to worry about it again.
Yep, exactly. Kleptomancy is one of the 4 keystones that I outlined in my hi, my name is Sean Lolly Hentai Police Shannon. Can't wait to watch C9 win next week. I hope to God, Karut. And the hook lands for Biscuit Force 5. Biscuit Hat of Biscuit Force 5. The ult comes out. Wall of Sound living just enough. Super Hoagie should get the trade kill right here, but he's probably going to die to minions and the auto attack from Biscuit Hat right there. And in the mid lane, Rob looking to go down right there. Probably to Iron 4 Noob. Gets the stun and oh, what a great jungler. Neil the Steel. What kind of mechanic was that? He didn't even last hit for the kill. I'm disappointed.
Neil the don't steal your kills.
Yay!
Yeah, that was a kind of a big mess up there from Biscuit Force 5 in the bot lane. They left the Lux alive and started refocusing to the Tristana, just allowing Lux to get all her abilities off, including the ultimate. Really turning that around and giving Super Hoagie the shutdown gold on Sivir. And even though Super Hoagie does get a late second jump off the reset and goes down to the Nautilus, I mean, still that's pretty big gold for that Tristana. IE finished now.
Yeah,
look it up.
I'll say this. If we were on Korea or we had better ping, he would have lived. That's all I'm saying. NA is a bad region because of ping. That's it.
That's it.
Yeah, that's the reason, dude. As the Cloud Drake is up and available for taking, as Neil the Steel is clearing out some vision. Turret plating will be going down here. Now, this is the best Drake in the game if you ask anybody on the desk not named Minbung. Although, I do think...
You can't go wrong.
Alright, Neil the Steel right there looking... Gonna get popped by this Blossom. No, he has the flash and a great disengage right there, but Necro Guy is here. They're chasing Neil the Steel. Oh, but they aggroed the Air Drake, and now it's fighting for the side of Biscuit Force 5 as Necro Guy is here. The hook lands onto Wall of Sound as Super Hoogie is 1 tick away from death. Necro Guy lands the bear trap on the rope, and Rob picks up that kill right there. So overall, a 2-0, and they'll get this Loud Drake right here. Oh my goodness, it's going from worse to really bad and worse for the side of Hoagie's Heroes. Walk me through that as Hillary Clinton's going to try to get that first tower in the top lane now.
So it looked like BF5 was blowing everything to get that pick on the Sejuani early to set up that Drake with Sejuani flashing the Kane into his team. Just unable to clean up the kill on Kane in time as the teleport comes in. Necro Guy with a huge flank throws down the charge across the back, and it's just all over at that point with no teleport from Nasus to be able to answer. Hoagie's Heroes stuck in that 5v4 situation around the air drake. We just got torn apart by a secondary engage from Biscuit Force 5.
Yep. One thing I do like about the Cloud Drake in general, and then for this team, is that movement speed is something you actually really have to consider, because a lot of things in League take about anywhere between 8, 10 to 30 seconds, depending on what you're trying to do between lanes, or from base to a certain part of the lane. But with the Air Drake, you can just do that so much faster, maybe catch people out. This really truly is a game of inches, or T-most if you want to use the official units. And then for this team, they just want to run at you, and they already have 2 press go fast buttons. Now they may not have to use that to get someone who is out of position. They kind of just do it naturally by just running a little bit faster.
I mean, you can really never go wrong with the Cloud Drake. You're behind, it'll get you away from fights faster to help you live. You're ahead, it'll get you into fights faster to kill people. You're even, it'll let you rotate faster and just beat them to objectives.
And if you're Dylan, it lets you not have Ocean Drake.
If you're me and Maye, it lets you int faster. It's great.
Yeah, I guess. Although I think Maya's team was playing on PMA LCS live.
Yes, they are currently. It was a very fiesta-ish game for game 1.
Yep, so gonna be interested to see how that comes out. Everyone should just live in Chicago, says Karut. Oh, nice buffer on the rocket jump from Super Hoagie. Is happy by 3, is just looking to go in with a 4-man dive in the bot lane as Neil the Steel is just doing grump. The ult comes out, the flash ult, the ult from right there. Wall Sound still gets the ult off again, but not enough damage from the support. Lux, who rushed the Sork Shoes right here to try to get away faster, I guess. But now they're going to have 2 turrets to 1 on the side, and roughly about a 2,500 gold lead for the side of Biscuit Force 5.
And Kane has that Ross prepared, so happy by 3, just gonna hop on back, get eaten by a scythe here, and we have an actual jungler now.
Yep, at the 17-minute mark, so he was allowed to not be a champion for quite some time because of the work from his solo laners in particular. Which is really good for a Kane, that you can actually just get your form without your team being down in gold. But he did get some really good ganks off to try to get that form once he was rotating with the rest of his team, especially in that dragon fight. I'm sure is where he got most of it. So I'm going to propose something here. This is a time where if you're the losing team, you could implement the strategy that LS talks about with freezing on all lanes. Because if you freeze in all lanes and you allow them to come to you, the only person who can't do that is Tristana, unfortunately.
Just a counterpoint. Tristana can't freeze a lane.
Yep.
Shit.
But you could do it with anybody else in any lane and just let her be in the mid lane. As we have Biscuit Hat getting engaged on the ultimate. My god, that damage. Yeah, that was insane. Sork Shoes be damned. As Neil is still gonna hit it right there. OG Juiceman right here. Oh, but here's Rost right there. He's gonna jump inside the boar and then want to go out. Rob, flash, pop, blossom. No more wall of sound. More like wall of down as Hillary Clinton takes Rob and slays him. Yeah, plus 12 right there on that. Happy by 3 looking for this. Oh, but here comes Iron 4 Newbie. Has the ultimate. He's going to be trying to do damage as Flash from Happy by 3 comes out and Flash from Obi Juice. Oh, but Iron 4 Noob can't
Oh
follow the chance
no!
up, up, up.
Oh
And
no!
Hoagie. Oh, no, Hoagie. You got to do it. Yeah, okay, there we go.
Charge! Charge!
Yeah, if you're a man,
Charge!
you can either charge and retreat or charge and
Always
treat.
charge forward.
Well, I mean, so like
Kled would.
if re is a prefix, right?
Okay.
Does that mean that instead of going like backwards, like retreat, that going forwards is just a treat?
Uh,
Wait,
if
hit
you
the
use the
herald.
Halloween,
Ah, could have hit the herald. Probably could have taken it down, but it does get one charge off. It doesn't get a tower. So
plus 12.
yeah, plus 12 on that as well. As speaking of stacks, 414 for the Nasus currently.
Oh, that is a terrifying Nasus at the moment. He was able to two-hit that Nico with the siphoning strikes, so definitely going to be a force. Should be able to take down the backline very quickly if left unchecked in a fight.
Now, I think the way that the Drakes have rolled, if to take a reference away from TFT, the RNG is favoring them right now in this card game of Drakes because now they have complete control of the Drakes as they have for the past 20 minutes of this game, the entirety of the game, with a Mountain Drake, which is actually something that they really wanted because their Baron taking damage isn't all that great. But if they can secure that Mountain Drake, they'll really do a good amount of damage for it. As well as for the side of Hoagie's Heroes, if they want to deny that, which I think they need to, because the threat on Baron right now is very low from the side of... Okay, I've just lagged. Alright, cool. Alright, cool. We're back. For the side of Biscuit Force 5. We're looking at some item completions right now. The Warmog's done for Sejuani, although I don't believe she is at that 3,000 health threshold. She just needs another Ruby Crystal. Please buy a Ruby Crystal. As for whatever reason, oh, that's not Kled.
Scarl's health is gray health
Yeah,
right now.
that's not Kled.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
weird.
I was like, what? Oh, and they're burning the Silver Ultimate. Look at them go. Where are they
Wait,
going?
does the enemy team see the health bar like that too? Because that would be a dead giveaway. Like when you
Yeah, I don't think so.
when you replicate transformed Kane, you're just base Kane, and it's kind of useless.
Oh wait, yeah. Well, that's bad. Hey, look, why doesn't Kane have form at 50 minutes, guys? Must be real Kane.
I think they need to patch that because that's kind of not okay.
Yeah, but I think the reason why they haven't patched is like, there we'll never see Kane in competitive. Ning doesn't play it that much, you know? They must have it like in a contract somewhere, like, hey, if they pick Kane on the other team, you cannot pick Nico on the same team.
Ooh, Kane caught out.
Yep, right there, and he's going to have to do but charging forward as Neil still takes it. Super Hoagie going to get the depth charge. Mega Pop Blossom hits both the jungler and mid laner as the final spark goes off just to deter anybody, but with jungler and mid laner down, this could be Baron.
Yeah, I mean, it looks super good for Hoagie's Heroes right off the bat. They had a catch on the Kane with the Glacial Prison, and I mean, there were just more members of Biscuit Force 5 there, and they immediately re-engaged with the charge.
Yep, and looking at this right now, this Baron is going to be going down fairly slow, as I just mentioned before. Also, Rob over here flanking, not DPSing the Baron, but here comes Hillary Clinton. He's going to go in there, and one Q takes OG Juiceman almost out of the fight completely, as Wallowsound going to try to do it, but I'm pretty sure they get them off the Baron, as Necro Guy is trying to remount. He does indeed remount, but now with both Swain and Sejuani up, Hillary Clinton has done their job. They have sacrificed themselves for ire, and no Baron will be taken today.
Yeah, that looked pretty sketchy there from Biscuit Force 5. I mean, one finishing blow for the Nasus gives him that health back immediately off the Triumph, and then maybe he keeps going, uses the sustain from his siphoning strikes off of his passive, which is a dumb passive, by the way. I just can't get over how Nasus gets free life steal.
Hey, man.
that scales with his siphoning strikes too. So like,
Definitely
if
not
your stack heals him,
dumb. Although I will say that the only having the ninja tabby is a little bit interesting, as I'm still waiting for Neil the Still, who is at 2,997 health. The Warmogs has not taken place, and he bought the no magic mantle. Oh.
oh, big oof right there.
Yeah, it's okay.
I mean, one level up. I mean, granted, he's not very close to that one level
Yeah.
up, but
Mountain Drake will be spawning in 45 seconds, as noted by the captain, Biscuit Hat, in the chat. Happy by 3 saying, yeah, I got that smite damage ready. You ready? 720. Everybody remember 720. It's like 420, but 300 better, apparently.
I mean, the jungler is even on level is gonna allow a contest here, especially if Necrodie taking that little chunk out of Skarl's health there. Iron 4 Noob did.
Yep, the binding gonna miss as Neil the Steel using smite to secure Gromp when Dragon is up very soon. But he's gonna have his they're gonna be in the bush. As they're gonna jump. Oh, huge pop out, some flash right there. As Necro Guy goes onto the back line right there. Iron 4 Noob and Hillary Clinton trying to do it. Biscuit Hat is the first one to die, actually, as Iron 4 Noob does live barely right there. As Super Hoagie gonna try to get the kill and reset on the Necro Guy, who gets scarred the last second. As Neil the Steel is trying to take out OG Juice Man, and while the Wall of Sound just gonna get that. Oh my goodness, Rob, what a mad lad you are. That Flash Pop Blossom doing all the work right there, as Hoagie also not, unfortunately, kiting out the damage of Necro Guy to deter the mount from him. Probably could have turned that fight right there.
A little orb walking could have gone a long way there. It's just one fewer on him. The Kled could have turned it for the Tristana. And then the Sivir was low off the backside, could have gone for multiple resets there and just won that fight, but unfortunately just getting gunned down by Sir Admiral General Major Kled. Right in the river.
Yeah. Right through the Counter-Strike. Yep. Your local Hashenshin on the cast with me today, everybody. Your resident Hashenshin, excuse me. Maybe you live closer to actual Hashenshin, I don't know.
I'm gonna go with no, probably not.
He does live on Mars, doesn't he?
I mean, he's pretty out there, but a lot of what he says makes sense.
Yeah. Someone told me the other day, and I don't necessarily agree with this all the way, but I can understand their point, is that Hashenshin is kind of like a certain politician who doesn't always say stuff in the right way, but he says stuff that's correct. And I was like, so no, but I understand what you're trying to get at. He doesn't have the most eloquent way of saying stuff. There we go. He's not the most intelligent individual when it comes to how to verbiage his thing. As I'm going to start talking about this Baron being started by Biscuit Force 5, and with that Mountain Drake, the Blue Trinket does spot them out. They're going to clear the pink ward. Super Hoagie taking about half of his health bar right now from the back damage from Baron. I don't think he even knows that that's happening. The stun from Neil the Steel way early, but does it get it? No! Happy by 3 says no stealing for you, Neil the Steel, sir. As Necro Guy goes over, and then another amazing Pop Blossom right there by Rob. Wow. I can't even get hyped up for it. It was that good. Oh, that was a TP away from Necro Guy. So Hillary Clinton just being the sideline right now, as it looks like Biscuit Force 5 members strong right now, will be pressing down this mid lane turret and getting the inhib as well.
I mean, they could even take more here. They could look to dive if they get a remount and just try to take the kills and take the game here. They have plenty of minions, still 20 seconds remaining on Iron 4 Noob at the latest.
Yep, Hillary Clinton right there going to go. Hoagie bailing out before the fight even starts. Hillary Clinton trying to do as much as he can. Doesn't have any armor to speak of that'll help him survive any of that. First Nexus Tower goes down. Second Nexus Tower goes down. And that's going to be game as Wall of Sound goes down right there for game 1 for Biscuit Force 5.
Just another great fight from Biscuit Force 5. They were able to secure the dragon. Neela Steel not quite living up to the name in this instance. And just another unanswered teleport from Necro Guy coming in, able to clean it up and help them run it straight down mid lane and get a victory.
Yeah, I will say that it was an unanswered teleport. I just don't know exactly what could have been done by Hillary Clinton there. Maybe try to force a little bit more damage. I didn't see any wards in that. I'd have to go look back and look. But overall, really good game. 25-8 is the kill scores. We're gonna look at some of these stats right here. Because the only one that matters is vision score. So 73 for Biscuit Hat right here. That's a lot of wards placed.
And destroyed.
Yeah,
Wards
13.
destroyed, amplifying your vision score significantly.
And 9 control wards purchased, so almost hitting double digits, the almost a triple double vision score right there, leading to a triple double. But yeah, okay, you guys like damage and things that go boom. Rob leading the way, followed shortly by OG Juice Man, and then actually Iron 4 Noob right there doing some pretty good damage as well. Um, if we had to do MVPs, which I'll make the straw poll right now, who are you giving to and why?
I mean, there's so many good options here. I mean, starting off, all of Biscuit Force 5 played really well. Few little missteps they could have cleaned up that almost got Hoagie's Heroes back into this game. But I like a lot of what I saw down bot from Biscuit Hat, just picking out those engages and giving the lane real dominance down there against the Tristana Lux, which should be a longer range, safer lane that can poke out the Nautilus Sipper and utilize that range advantage, but just finding really good hooks and opportunities to get them ahead and pick up some kills. And alternatively, you have Rob as another good option for your MVP. Some great pop blossoms, getting the flashes in there to really win team fights for his team, stunning multiple members almost every single time he pressed R. And then on top of that, you can even argue a good bit for Necro Guy, pulling it out there with some really good teleports and even walking down bot to just charge straight through lane to give his lane a gank and an extra pressure advantage on that tower. Just making plays across the map from that top lane, doing a really great job up there.
Yeah, those would be my 3 that I would look for in order. I think it'd have to be Rob, Necro, and then Biscuit Hat. Biscuit Hat doing really well in the bottom lane, looking for those engages that you're talking about. The solo laners, as I mentioned, giving Happy by 3 a lot of room to make the Kane pick kind of work out in the long run. Once you got that Ross, then it was like 2.5 champions as well. Because what he does against that team that has 2 or 3 health stacking champions is really good. Necro Guy with the roams and the TP plays, as you were saying, always being on the front and getting to the back line, so knowing his job within these team fights. But then Rob, I think, is just, I look at the first blood, I look at the way that he was able to control the mid lane from level 2, and then also the flash pop blossom. Someone's got to clip that. That was a great clip. Yeah, we will be right back here. Go vote in that MVP poll as I'm going to cut it for stream purposes, and we'll be right back with Game 2 between Biscuit Force 5 and Hoagie's Heroes here on your PMA LCS SummerSlam.